I've been doing some testing. Not everybody's into sounds, but I definitely think the new digital technology for sound has got a lot to offer to the hobby. In any case, I had these array of 8-ohm speakers that I had, and I wanted to test to see which of these four would give us the best reading, because I'm going into an enclosed metal tender, and I don't want to drill holes if I don't have to. So I held the speakers up at a given mark. I had my sound meter at a given mark, and then I calibrated one of the speakers for 0, and then I measured all the rest to see how they compared. And I can attempt to show you if I can get this to stand up for me. Maybe it will. Maybe this one will be better. Let go. Square may be better to hold up. Let's see. I just need it to go a little bit that way. I can always move this. Alright, well, we'll try that. So I turned on the power, and I maintained the power at about 11 volts. I don't know why. It was set at 11 and it got there. So I'm staying at 11 volts. I have this constant distance between the meter, and I've kept the meter on the 100 decibel level. That seemed to give me a good range. I could show you if I tap this, you see the meter jumping. Okay, so now I'm just going to hit the whistle button. And you can see we reach up over the +2. That was my guideline, and the speaker is not staying flat for me either. So let's try that again. Yeah, it would get up to almost a +4. Going straight at it. All of the other speakers that I tried, the original speaker that used to come with this, let me turn this off. This is the original speaker that we used to get, and we all loved it, but it's so fat and so big. The challenge is the new one is even fatter, but it is thinner. Creates a different set of challenges. This is one I had made in order to fit the area, but it's at least half the volume. It's a real blow to the sound quality. On a smaller Atlantic, maybe you can get away with it. Then I don't know, I ordered this by mistake. It's 8-ohm, 2-watt. It's a huge paper speaker, but being 2-watt, it really requires a lot of energy, and unless you have about 20 volts going up to it, you don't get any sound out of it whatsoever. It's a whimper. So he's out. He's okay, but suboptimal. This was the original guy, and it's okay, but this is a newer speaker. It's plastic or ceramic or something. It has a very active, you can see how active that side piece is. So this is a darn good speaker with a good baffle case, but now I have to fit it into this tender, which doesn't fit. If it doesn't fit, you must have quit. So the challenge is going to be, can I cut it down and still maintain the quality of the speaker output, and am I giving up too much to do that? Then if I am, then I may have to go back to my big deep guy, which does fits in a number of ways. This is one of my favorites, back like that near the front. And sometimes if I can, I'll aim it towards the front so the sound is at least coming through some of the openings up here. I have on occasion drilled some holes to give it a little more air coming out. On one for a demonstration for a display, I drilled through the coal, but that was because it was for a big auditorium, and the sound was just disappearing on the layout. But in any case, that's what I've got. That's what I have found. We're going to try to fit this speaker in. There is a jumper on this particular soundboard, and if you add that jumper, it increases the volume of the sound, so that's a good thing. So we're now ready to start to package this system up and fit the wiring. I'm done with the smoke unit, and I've now selected the speaker. I've also selected the controller board. I'm using Mini Commander 2 which is, it does include wireless, but it also has a very good conventional control capability, meaning you can just throw it on an AC transformer, put it on the track, and run it with neutral forward, neutral reverse through the transformer. No problem. Does not require any wireless controller. But if in the future you decide to go through TMCC or Legacy or Cab 1 or Cab 2, this board is compatible with the TMCC signals, and it supports the lowest level of control, so you could have lights on and off, sounds, forward, backward, and maybe some other stuff I'm unfamiliar with. But in any case, it's a good board for what we're trying to do here, and I think it gives this little CAN motor a good opportunity to show its stuff inside this Hudson. Okay, that's it. That's where I'm at. Speakers now assemble. Bye.